Exactly.
And also for you to give them a culture exchange with things that, you know, you might say, look, you're doing this is great, but I can show you things that can be even more healthy for
That's
you.
right. Oh
So
my goodness.
it can be a great exchange. So
Mhm.
it's open for everybody. There are, you know, our local brothers and sisters from Gambia are there,
Mhm.
you know, bringing their projects there. There are many of us, you know, who are African descendants. We're there.
Mhm.
And, you know, there are like probably about 100 plots left.
Wow.
It's 550 by 330, and most people have got big plots.
Wow.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's definite. I mean, I'm here to help people return home and to make it as palatable and as economical
Mhm.
and as easygoing, and the
That's
happiness
right.
comes naturally.
It does.
So
It does.
the happiness comes naturally for all of us. So
That's right.
you know, but just to help to meander through the changes. But the healing is where it's at, and that's why I'm here.
That's right.
That's
Thank
why
you.
I'm here. The
I-
healing is
I
where
sit
it's
right
at.
there. Well, I just wanted to point out the concoction and the history of it, because it's been deemed as the herbal cure to the coronavirus.
Ooh, give me a glass. I want another glass.
The history behind it is, as Mama said, when she got sick here,
Let's can I have a look?
what she did is she used three of her recipes in the book. She combined them with the local herbs that are here in the Gambia.
Oh.
And we were talking before about the neem, the baobab, and a lot of other things. And she does have 3 videos on how to put it together.
Mhm.
So there is a brother here that we met. He's an herbalist, Salih, and he was in Nigeria, Lagos, where there was a meeting of WAHU, which is the West African Health Organization. And it's an organization where you have medical doctors, traditional healers, and herbalists. And they were agreeing to give out support to anything that would help the health and the welfare of the people. So we sent them the concoction, the videos, how to put it together, and a few weeks later we had the Corona event.
Mhm.
Wow.
And after the Corona event, it wasn't too much longer than that, where we heard of doctors from Nigeria that had the herbal cure. And it was kind of like what Mama did. And then the president of Madagascar, he also used that, but just adding some more of the local herbs. And he was able to give it out to all of his people free of charge, and boom, open his country up. So with the our attorney, our U.S. attorney, he called us up, and I love the brother. He said, "You guys helping everybody in Africa, what about us in the United States?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, well, we need help too. I said, well, look, we don't know how to best do that. Do you have some people we can send this information to? So he gave us the information of our representatives in Northern California. But unfortunately, it was during this coronavirus thing, and that doesn't necessarily mean that people are in their offices and get their messages. So when we had not heard from anyone in 3 weeks, we just sent it out to the world.
Look, right here. Just want to show you. So it's on my phone, and what we can do is put it on the screen, so you can heal the world.
Yes.
How's that?
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have
And
I think
people
we
can
have
add
about 3
whatever
million
they want
views.
to it as well. If you have something special that you want to add, like someone gave me a blue violet or some kind of
yeah,
herb,
Troy.
I have that up there drying out.
Yeah,
right
Troy.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's gone back. He got a
Wow.
little sick, but he's gone back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what it is? When your body comes here, you detox.
You have to detox.
You have to detox.
Mhm.
And so when people come here, they can obviously get detox. They can
Right.
come here, they can pre-book with you.
Yeah, that's
They
all we
can
need.
stay with you.
Mhm.
They can, you know, go through a whole kind of little retreat with you.
They can.
And also, you know, sorry to be rude, everyone, but you know you're going to need the loo. Yeah? The loo, oh, sorry, for my brothers and sisters there in the US, I mean your bathroom. Yeah? Or
Yeah.
your toilets.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do have
because
to clean out.
Part of that is like the detox out of your system. I did a
Or
detox.
sweating?
Yeah, it was
urinating?
both.
Through your
Oh.
breath.
I had all three.
Yes.
I had all three.
And don't freak out because it's normal.
And don't freak out if you see worms.
My brother is calling me, my Kujabi brother, as we were just talking
Oh
about
my
Busra.
goodness,
Wow.
spiritual
I will call
connection.
him back. You see that? And we were just talking about healing and going through, you know, this he can make their own versions, add or
Yes.
take away.
It's important.
Because I know that they were using what we called mudwalk. No, not mudwalk.
That's another herb.
Yeah,
I'm familiar,
that was
I know
added to it.
Yeah, you can
That's
do
what
that.
they used in Madagascar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you used to boil it to have tea before you go to sleep, to have what they called lucid dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I get the right name. I'm sure it's called mudwalk.
Mudwalk, yeah, I
Yeah.
know what it is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, you can, you know,
and you
it's
know,
a
the
great
thing of it
healing
is,
herb.
you don't have to just use what I'm using. Because we all have our ancestors' way. And we just bring all these things back to our own selves and our own family. And it will work.
So now that you've created the antidote to coronavirus, yeah, and I'm going to share because I think it's important that, you know, we do this.
That's right.
Because I didn't actually get tested, I'm not going to lie. You know, I didn't get tested when we went to the doctors because we had to have an x-ray, a chest x-ray, and that's how we found out that we had pneumonia. And of course, as you know, one of the symptoms is pneumonia, plus we had other symptoms, and these are all the symptoms that were listed, but we didn't get tested. When we went to the testing place, by the time we got out of the hospital, it was too late. And the next day I said, I'm in my bed. And so that's when, like I said, we had the concoction, and that is what helped us to overcome the pneumonia and all of the other symptoms.
Wow.
So I can be a testimonial.
Yes, I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I can be a testimonial for you that, you know, your herbal concoction, your healing concoction as I call it, you know, helped us a lot. So I'm going to put it on the screen. I want everybody to try it because it's not just for when you're sick, but it's to maintain good health.
Maintaining.
And even if you're not a vegan, and I know people struggle with being a vegan because I was a vegan. I was a vegan for 7 years in England. Yeah, in England for 7 years.
Right.
And I went to Jamaica, and while I was there,
You can.
the story ends. The story ended there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Jamaica.
The
Okay.
food, yeah, the smells, the aroma, and I came to Africa also, and I was good for like one visit, but the second visit, I was on a Super Kandra, and I really love Super Kandra a lot, and so because I didn't realize at first that Super Kandra had different things in it because it's okra and moringa leaf and sweet potato leaf and cassava leaf, and they chop it up and they cook it. I mean, it's like cheddar boom. Cheddar boom is so good. I love cheddar boom.
So
And it's cooked with coconut.
yes.
Coconut and greens and chili.
Wow.
Good vegan food you can get here,
Yes.
but unless you know the traditional foods, you don't know how to cook it and you don't know how to get it.
Right.
So vegans can eat well here, but it was good for them to come and learn here.
Yeah.
I think that's what's so important,
And
is
the
coming
books
here
too
and
can
learning,
help.
because you can also point people to where they can get the food, where they can get the ingredients. So you're like a one-stop shop
we
for
were at a health
everything.
food store, and I'll show you our little store. that
Yeah,
we
we'll have a
here.
look around. We'll get the
Yeah.
cameraman, and if you wouldn't mind, you be the guide
Yes.
and
yes.
show him everything and where to get it.
Yes.
Because it's important that people can come here and get the advice from you. So
Yes.
you're like, you know, the healthy place to go in the Gambia.
But we need our own airplanes.
Yeah, we need it.
We need
we could
the
use a number of
ships,
things.
because that way we don't have to pay as much to, you know, the purchasing, you know, and then they have to deliver it here.
You know we
It's-
have
it
this
can-
though. You know we already have this.
What?
Not that we need, we have.
Well, we
There
have-
are people who own fleets of ships
That's what
that
I'm
are
looking at.
African.
That's right. I
They
know
are
that.
right here.
Yeah,
So you hear the call.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need to
We
know
have
them.
Africans that have fleets of aeroplanes
That's
Yes.
that are in Africa,
You see there?
even here in Gambia.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like this running out of budget. Let's try.
Okay, so let's quickly let's go to talk about the workshops
Okay.
and talk about you've only got a couple things left.
What
Yeah.
we've done here.
Yeah, what you've done and the rest. So let's go straight to it. So quickly,
What have we done since we've been in the Gambia?
yes.
Okay. We've been in the Gambia 4 years, and the first year or so was us just observing. And what jumped out to us was a number of people were having challenges with their diet, what they were eating. We're looking at the white sugar, the white salt. Here they have the Jimbo and the Maggi and an assortment of other things that are very high in monosodium glutamate.
Yeah, that's why I can't eat them.
Yes, and what we did, Mama, is started training people to be vegan chefs. We started going to the different hotels like GTHI, Fajara, Skills Center, and a number of others. We started recruiting students to teach them vegan and plant-based, and let them know what the things they have here in the Gambia that are readily available to improve their health. We have a non-profit organization. We call it a 501(c) out of the United States. We have an NGO here in the Gambia. We have had workshops throughout the Gambia.
What are they
going
called?
to the
Sorry,
schools.
so people can know when they come in.
What is that?
Well, your NGO here, what's it called?
Healthy Ways Foundation Gambia. And in the United States is Healthy Ways Foundation. We have been basically coming out of our pocket and financing all of this and helping everyone. Because in the United States, if you have a nonprofit organization, in most places you can't get it hooked up to the bank for 2 years because, you know, some people ain't so nice in terms of fraud and stuff. So we've been waiting almost 4 years, and we have not been able to hook it up because they want a personal appearance. And as you know right now during this
And
time.
because of the COVID, we were supposed to go in July, and we had booked this in February. So the COVID had gone so long, we weren't able to leave. And it's been unfortunate because we had our attorney to try to help us over there in the States, but it didn't happen. So we're gonna go with the GoFundMe.
Yes.
Yeah, and anything similar to that, that's what we'll do. We tried to put our brakes on it because we wanted to have it smooth. So hey, we got bank here for the nonprofit, but now we'll just have to do it that way.
And one other thing too,
So-
we have one person that's interested in wanting us to partnership with them with their land.
Yes.
And they said, all we need to pay them is 1,000 American dollars. So we decided we're not gonna necessarily come out of our pockets. We're gonna do the GoFundMe
Yes.
to see if we can get people to assist us.
Yes.
And then we can have a health food store there,
A
a restaurant
restaurant,
there,
Yes.
the garden. And this governor, former governor, he has a lot of land.
Yes.
So we're just taking our time. We want land, we want everything, but because, you know, we're getting close to 70, we want to make sure that we're doing it the right way. And since we've been watching you, Miss
Nyancho.
Yes, sister, we've been watching you, and we really feel confident. If we may be interested in moving soon, we'll be talking to you about that.
Oh no, most definitely. I've got a really good land agent. I've got a great team. I've got to say, not I, we. Sorry, let me rephrase that. We have a great team.
Oh, good.
Right. So.